What's going on, guys? How you doing? In today's video, we are starting a new album. This is a friend of mine's trio, guitar trio. This is unexpected trio of sorts. This is from my buddy Aragorn. Actually, I know all three of them. Chris Hanna and Shin. Shin is the one that I know the least. Have I played with Shin? I think I have. I've at the very least met him. Yeah, I know I've met him because we worked with a band. I subbed for another band that's in the South Bay a couple of times that he also works with. Anyways, Aragorn, my buddy Aragorn, he's in the vlog, the California vlog. He's, you know, awesome guy. I've known him since 2010. Also a Berkeley cat. He started this trio. Well, here, let me read it. Musicians from Japan, Shin, New York, Aragorn, and California, Chris, comprise this unexpected guitar trio that creates music with booty bottom bass and acoustic guitar beating. They craft improvisations, forming exciting new compositions and beautiful and original works of art through music. End of 2019, Aragorn was in the early stages of forming One Talented Universe, a music content creation company. He was also the friend of mine who just hit a billion with a B streams on all music platforms, which I like. When I saw that plaque, he posted a photo with the plaque or whatever, and I was like, that's freaking incredible. That's incredible. That's incredible. Anyways, he decided to host a 3-day sandbox of sorts to make improvisational art with his friends. Nothing was scripted. People showed up whenever with whatever instruments, whether it was fate or just coincidence. Aragorn, Chris, and Shin happened to be there for one of the time slots with their acoustic guitars. Shin said, "We could do this all day." Unexpected trio of sorts is born. Cool. It's a guitar trio. Really cool stuff. I showed some of it on the California vlog, so I wanted to do more here. What we're going to be listening to is their most recent release, most recent as of today, their most recent release, which is called Spherical Illusions. I'm going to link Spotify and all that stuff down here so that we can try and help him get to 2 billion. He did not get to 1 billion with this group, by the way, because somebody asked for a link to music or whatever, and it's more complicated than that. It's not I obviously can't give too much away, but it's not just like a specific group or band. Also, the cat is obviously here. Look at that, sneaking in here. Wow. Yeah, so, but this is some of the music that he's doing, and he's an incredible guitar player. Guy's freaking incredible. And this music that he's doing with this group, my wife actually likes it. Whenever I play it around the house, it's you know, it's just nice. It's nice to put on, to leave on, and to just have on while you're while you're around the house, while you're around the pool. They did a gig in Palm Springs, and they put out a record called Palm Springs Weekend Getaway. It's like perfect for that. My wife is from Palm Springs. She's just, you know, eats it up, loves it. So we're going to be checking this out. If you're new here, please subscribe. Check out my videos, all kinds of videos, reaction videos, bass videos, music videos. Check it out. I do donation requests. You can support the channel all kinds of ways in the description. Check it out. Thank you, guys. Okay, so, and all the tracks are pretty short. They're all, you know, 3 minutes and change, give or take. And it's like nice guitar trio music. Improvisational guitar trio music. So this right here is Spherical Illusions. Let's check it out. Bam. I already know people are gonna say this is like smooth jazz. I have a spot for smooth jazz. I studied with Walter Beasley for a while. You can look him up. He was at Berkeley, but I studied with him outside of Berkeley also. Great teacher. It's like mood music and like vibe, you know, you vibe with it. Again, you could just put it on and go and, you know, do whatever. Go to the pool, have dinner. of them, maybe Shin, is playing like the bass part, like the low end part. They got some synths going, atmosphere. Can't tell if it's shaker or if it's like guitar scratching. Because it might be guitar scratching. That's why they said guitar beating, right? Cool. Nice. Yeah. It's a little hard to figure out who's doing what. The only way I'm gonna be able to tell who's doing what is if I can just immediately tell if it's Aragorn, which basically is if he's doing backflips on the guitar. Then I'll be like, oh, that's Aragorn. So I'm guessing that one solo was Aragorn. At first, I was gonna say it was Chris Hanna actually, but then I took it back. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for me without obviously visually seeing. It's cool, you know. Again, it's like it's a vibe. It's like mood music. I mean, right off the bat, I hear it. I'm like, oh, everybody's gonna say it. This is like smooth jazz, which I get it, and I don't hate smooth jazz actually. What I wouldn't like about smooth jazz would be no different than what I wouldn't like about country music or about pop music or about rock music or anything else. It's just that I don't like whatever that is, you know, like whatever the song is, whatever, like maybe it's an artist that I'm not crazy about, you know, like I just don't like their thing or whatever. It's not for me, as opposed to the genre as a whole. I think that people make the mistake, and usually when they're young, of like, oh, I like anything but country music. That's like usually what's normally said, and I think that that's super short-sighted, because you haven't heard the country music that you like. I am positive that there's some country music out there that you would like. Some country music artist, you know, some specific sub-genre, you know, of the larger genre country music, right? That's what I think. That's not to say that it's going to all of a sudden become like your new favorite, but I feel like at that point you would be like, I can't say I hate country music anymore. That's all. I'm only saying that because I used to be like that, right? I used to be like, yeah, everything but country. And then, you know, I got off of that. We're talking about when I'm way, way younger. Then I got off of that, and then I got more into, you know, I do music. I like music. I want to learn about music. That's all. I wanted to learn all styles, like all of it, all of it. Remember, I was in a bluegrass ensemble at Berkeley just because I didn't know anything about it. And I wanted to, you know, just because. It's like, okay, yeah, I've played rock, I've played R&B, soul, I've played this, that, and the, you know, I've played all jazz, etc., etc. I don't know anything about bluegrass and like how to play bluegrass, because like the bass plays a kind of a, I mean, it's the same role, but it's kind of also a different role than in other music, because in lots of bluegrass music, there's not drums. So the bass all of a sudden becomes the drum. You know, it's just that kind of thing. So anyways, I just wanted to get ahead of that just because I knew just the second it came out, I'm like, oh, wow, yeah, okay. Smooth jazz. Yeah. Still very cool. All right. Up next, Vibrations Through Time. I'll catch you later.